Hi, I'm Brooke Rafter. This summer, I was the Social Media Strategy and Communications Fellow for Community Power Coalition of New Hampshire. I want to thank the Sorensen Family Endowment for sponsoring this fellowship. CPCNH, or the Community Power Coalition of New Hampshire, is a nonprofit power agency created by New Hampshire communities to help towns, cities, and counties offer community power programs. Through community power, municipalities can choose electricity supply options on behalf of residents and businesses, while the utility still delivers the power and handles billing. CPCNH helps communities lower costs, expand customer choice, support local control, and create opportunities for cleaner and more locally driven energy solutions. The goal is to give New Hampshire communities more say in where their electricity comes from, how rates are managed, and how energy decisions can support local priorities over time. CPCNH has more than 65 member communities, and of those communities, 51 of them have an active community power program. A challenge CPCNH was facing was developing and growing their social media channels. My job was to develop a social media strategy and document which explains what type of post to make, and the implementation plan, which includes accounts that CPCNH can follow and repost posts from. A big part of my project was the pilot campaign. The member success campaign, called Powering Local Solutions, was a video campaign highlighting various member communities and sharing the stories of those towns' energy histories and involvement with community power. This summer, I went around to various towns. The towns are listed on the slides. I visited these towns and interviewed their member reps, and I learned something about each town, and I've seen more of New Hampshire through this fellowship than I ever would have imagined. And in the picture, I am at Bristol Wastewater Treatment Facility taking pictures of their solar array. This summer, I made some recommendations for CPCNH to help build their social media. One of my recommendations, other than the social media strategy and implementation plan documents, was to subscribe to Hootsuite, which gives analytics for all of the platforms without having to go into the individual sites and can compare all the analytics in Hootsuite. Hootsuite also has social listening, which can help with the implementation plan. I learned a lot from my experience this summer, and I was able to stay flexible and adjust my plans in case if something happened, like the weather rescheduling a day I was going to go film. And learning about the energy values and goals of these communities makes me hope that my hometown can adopt community power. Thank you for CPCNH and Nick Gosling for the opportunity this summer. And I also want to show a larger picture of the membership map, in case if you didn't see it in the second slide. Thank you.